I don't remember where I was on this game. Glad I finally finished Vampire though. Where am I? Oh.
Any one of the hunters would be suited to be chieftain.
Don't take
Oh.
for granted that the Wereck needs you.
My Len has
Different.
returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an outlander's word is worth.
I'm not up on all of the Banuk traditions, but I know what matters to you is that your laws are upheld. Going by the rules of your ordeal, she endured the 4 days and the 4 nights. She faced the extremes and survived. Seems to me that's what you wanted.
Just so.
Then by the law, my Len will wear our paint.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
Are you surviving?
Oh yeah, I saved her. Okay, yeah, we saved her, and then she was a stuck-up bitch, and I don't know, something.
To fear them is to give them the power they
She faked her own death. Yeah. I remember now. Quests. What quests do I have to do? Forge of Winter. Where's this? Where's this? Oh, it's like right down here. I want this figurine too, so let's do that. It's not that far. Leroy! Don't tell me I have to jump off the mountain. Tell me there's a fast way down. Come on. There's a fast rope somewhere around here, a zip line or something, right? Yeah, whatever, I'll just go down this way.
Look out below!
That's an owl. I don't need owls, I don't think. Get that fat hypothermia. Oh yeah. No, get out of the water. Okay, here we go. Demonic Watcher. Where's the figurine? Oh god, oh god. Oh. There it is. Wait, no. Okay, let's see. Ah, no clean shot. I'll just take this shot. I'll take it with 3 just in case. Wow, even with 3, he just ate that.
starting without us. Let's get down there, flaming skulls.
What?
For the last time, Mordecai, that is not our name.
Maybe we should table this argument until after the hunt?
Last shot. Stay out of my way.
Okay. You. Now what do I need here? Oh, there's stalkers. There's a lot of them. Okay. Oh, I don't have any heals. Oh no. Oh, well, that was a quick turnaround. I didn't see that. Damn it. Maybe I should have gone for the tower first and ignored the stalkers. I didn't realize I was out of potions. It's been a little while since I played. Oh, I'm all the way back here. That's so annoying. Oh. 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 That's super annoying. Come down this way. Without dying, please. Thank you.
These will keep.
Oh, don't I need to kill you? No, you little bastard. Gotcha. Can I upgrade now? Hey, there it is. Squirrel skin and rat bone. Still need to hunt squirrel, I guess. Alright, there we go.
Ouch.
She's starting without us. Let's get down there, flaming skulls.
How did that do so much damage?
Maybe we should table this argument until the hunt.
we go. Alright, where are they? Go down, and bam.
This machine down. There.
Oh, we did it up. Dead. Easy. Well, not easy, but you know, it'd be like that.
Steady now, steady. Die already?
We did it again!
Oh, we? Excuse you. Who am I talking to here?
Nothing gets my blood running like the hunt.
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrand.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikuk wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikuk's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we to Ty? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's
Yeah.
not what she did.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikut, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
With their damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry to Ty. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you.
That's...
I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Lemme.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Bonor is buried in Bonor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
Oh god.
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Okay. Did I get the, yeah, I did, didn't I? Okay. Well, I feel like I go for this pigment just because I'm right here, and then I meet them there. I feel like something's gonna go horribly wrong, and I'm gonna have to confront their chieftain.
Not too much already.
Shock resist wave. Trash anyway. I didn't mean to do that. Make some of these. Make some of these. Alright. Oh, geysers. Cool. There it is. 12 o'clock. Okay. I don't even know who to turn those into, honestly, so. All these mods are pretty trash. I don't know. Oh, whoa, hold on. That might be worth 25 on each one. I didn't realize I had that. Hold on, modify armor. I think it's worth, just for the simple fact that I gain so much more resistance. Yeah, I think so. And I like my stealth, and I don't think I'm getting rid of that. Fire Claw Heart? When did I kill him? I don't even know what a Fire Claw is. Whatever. Outfit weave. Alright, whatever. I'll keep going. It's a badger, I don't need badgers. Squirrel. Man.
Saving these for the trail.
Needs skin, not whatever that is. There we go. That should be skin. Nice. Now I need rat skin. Oh my son of a bitch. Raccoon skin. Rat skin. So I need 2 rat skin and a raccoon skin. It's annoying for these people.
Versus America. the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Centers of bust. I'm recording the strategic and
You
operational
never even
value
felt the
at
cold, did
roughly
you?
0
If he hadn't
point
preserved you,
squat.
would
No
anyone
reason
even know
we
you
should
disappeared?
pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
I've got some blue gleam. Might as well trade it. I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, Well, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds, remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana Recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
So these totems... the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
Wait, they're red because they eat
Thought
meat?
a lot more about foxes than I have.
Oh,
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana Recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
I've got a few more figurines for you, Enjuk.
That's funny. Alright. I'll collect my rewards. Well, let's sell some of these, because there's so many of them. Christ. $60 handling, jeez, that's a good one. Where am I getting all these garbage shot coils, jeez? Damage, just straight up damage. These are all caca though. Like, look at this. 28% is the highest one. Spear damage. I don't even know what my spear's damage is on. Damage. Why are these separate? I don't... What? Yeah, I'm selling the shit out of these then. What the fuck? It's garbage. Spear damage 27, okay.
The cut may have forgotten you, little ones, but I will not. And now that you've returned to your pedestals, I can show others.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
$28 and $29. This is a 27. I should sell all those. They're trash.
Back again, Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Oh no, not that one. Garbage.
That's all I need to know.
Are you sure? You can never learn too much.
So what are these? These are cool.
Otoclonius virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
Cool.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters... No. No, that's ridiculous.
Alcis alcis, the noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
Not right. Give me one sec. Oh, I love me a good scam call. Yes-sirree.
Ursus arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
That's not how that works. What the...
Ursus americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were.
Alright, this is a cool little spot. It's a boar. It's a goat. What is this? Already did that one. Guess that's it here. This is a cool little spot. I like this.
Keep that for later.
Alright, where are we going? It's like a storm. Hold on, there's something in here.
Security inspection. This place, as my father used to say, is a sixth alarm dumpster fire. A catastrophic breach waiting to happen. And this Malinowski guy, he's the source of the problem. I guarantee it. Too wrapped up in this pet project of his. I mean, who the hell cares if a bunch of stagnant pools of water are rainbow colored or not?
No, doesn't that usually mean it's toxic when it's rainbow colored? I'm under the impression that that means it's there's chemicals in the water when that happens. It's not chemicals, I guess I forgot what it was, but I think sulfur's one of them. One of the ones that'll change the color of water.
And one of these.
It's really bad news if you see it happen, though, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's another tower. Right? Yeah, there is another tower. I didn't mean to dive.
Looks like she beat us to it. Well, what are we waiting for? Weapons at the ready. To the hunt, sunshine snowshoes.
No, rejected.
Clever.
We'll discuss it later.
Oh, okay, I'm in the water now. Keep it up. I'd like to get out. Another tower? How many towers? Oh my god, there it is. No, I gotta get closer. Oh my god. Again with the water. More? Or is that it? Jeez. Easy. Alright. What's going on over here? Oh my. Just slam dunked on my butt. Oh! Okay. 500 damage. In one swing, I suppose. What a goddamn shame. Now I have to destroy the 3 towers again. And recollect those data points, don't I? Most likely. Oh, cars. It's been a while since I've seen a car. I do have to collect these again, don't I? No? Guess the fuck not. Oh no, they brushed up against the tree and it like moved me. Damn.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
This time I'm gonna... Oh.
I was starting to worry about you 3. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you 3 can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Horrible. I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than Burning Turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
What? There we go, that's one.
Here they come.
Damn, really? Did that really not see me?
Let's see you repair that.
Wow, it really didn't see me. Wow, this, wow, that's a little OP. Yikes. It's 3 towers down. Right, and I guess I just charge into battle. Knock off as much armor as possible. And
we've got this!
No, 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 get away! Okay, what's left? Oh, another snap ball. Get off the armor. Oh, fire, what the? I'm gonna shotgun it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck. Miss that big boy. Oh no 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 no! Get away from me! Wait, what? It didn't explode. I 1000% hit that. There we go. There it is. Let's go. I killed so many fish just blowing up this stupid snap ball. Am I not done? Kill the machines. There's more, maybe. I guess fucking so. Oh, there it is. Explosion! Oh, good. Hello. Oh, okay. They popped this free sec. I'll go for raw damage then.
How hard is it to get her weapons?
Oh, what the? How hard is it to get her weapons? Not very. You just buy them from traders. Pick your favorites. Money isn't really that hard to get in this game, but there's some components that they ask you to get.
Let's have a profit.
There's some parts that they ask you to get, and fuck just exploded.
Did y'all see that? This thing went down like a dick.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you.
It's the armor, the good armor, that's really hard to find.
Until Orkai breaks something else.
It was one time.
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Anarchy,
worth
then.
it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can
or
become
communism.
The she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be all right?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, we'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? You know, it's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
I don't like what they fight for, because they fight for communism. They haven't fucking accomplished anything. I guess what
You
they
lost someone
endured.
you care about. That leaves a wound.
Jeez.
The sort of
That
wound
was
a
an
lot of
easy
people don't
choice,
recover from.
once I thought about it.
I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
That was a good name. I did like that name. That's good. Alright, well. It's funny. Bunch of idiots. Is there a mission nearby, so I don't fast travel for no reason? Ancient Armory, blah blah blah, Forge of Winter. Gear up ice rail. Return to Varga, meet Varga at the Stormbird site. Oh, that's fucking... What? I have to go all the way over there for Stormbird? Jesus. It's not even in this DLC location. Whatever. Guess I'll return to Umnak. Yeah, because I want that that upgraded ice rail as well.
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Fire, tent.
He gave me one blue gleam and a reward box. Okay, I was about to say that's all he gave me. What a loser. What is this? I don't use that really. I use this. I guess I could buy this. Where is it? 50% fire, 45% damage, 42% tear. Alright. I like this one because it has fire built into it as well. I think that's what it was. There we go. I guess I could sell the regular sharp shot and the regular bow. Just so I don't have all those slots occupied. Maybe I'll sell that. And I'll sell the regular hunter bow. Alright, and then where's the upgrade? There it is. Varga's around here, right? There she is.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through. There. Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
You've done good work with this weapon, Varga.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
Alright.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
So what, now I have... Ah. The secondary attack, the ice cannon shots have a long charge time but deal a high amount of damage and low freeze severity can be modified. Oh, so I get an extra mod slot too. That's nice. Eh. I'll take the freeze, I think. Oh yeah, this is definitely it. That's nice. Do I run this though? Maybe. We'll see. Cool. Now I go back to... what is this? Tutorial improved ice rail? Is there a location even to this? That's dumb. None of these have actual locations. Oh, except this last one. That's so odd. Why does this one have a location? I guess I'll inventory the ice rail. I don't know. We'll see. Ice thrower and ice cannon. Cool. Alright, I guess. So what's the story here? Freeze them, then I hit them?
Can't be too prepared.
just want to see what this is, because there 100% should not be a map location for this. It just doesn't make sense that there would be. Unless there was something to gain out of this. I don't know. Odd. I won't be streaming this for too long because I already did stream the other game. Shouldn't play too much of this. Oh god.
Now what?
I thought I destroyed this machine site. Or is it friendly? It's just not doing enough damage to warrant this. What? I'm inside of it. Oh. Okay, it's not shooting. Why isn't it shooting? Oh, I see. Ah. Tightens the crosshair like a bowstring. Got it. Got it. Okay. That's cool. It's like a sniper. Did 200 damage. That's great. I don't know if I'd use it, but it's strong. I don't know. Does it beat the Terror Blaster? Debatable. I have another option for the Terror Blaster. Alright, anyway. What other quest do I have? Return to Burgund. Yeah, so it's recommended that I freeze first and then hit them with the bullshit. Got it. So 143 severity, okay. I'll just fast travel up here. Oh. My girlfriend texted me. No. I assume she's having a busy day. Where is he? Oh, over here.
How can you claim to lead a Wirak? How long have you even known?
Burgund, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. so I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Sensei Sakuli paints prophecies.
Alright, I got blue gleam out of that. That's not awful. All the white makes it so I can't read this. Pigment collector. Oh, okay.
Others say memory.
Let me go there and see if I can offer her them in like separacy or whatever. I don't know. I only have a few. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Remember, Banukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small.
Oh, I don't care about this. Excuse me.
Led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted.
How do I get up there? Oh, see, there's like ladders.
To bring life back to a dead thing as you did with the tall neck, it's not natural.
I'll tell you what's natural and what's unnatural. That goddamn blue shit you guys have woven into your skin like weirdos. Wait, what? Higher still? Jeez. How do I... Can I just... Okay. Yeah, I can just go higher. All the way up, I suppose. Jesus.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
These pigments you want, where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Okay. It's very artistic
the
of
Banuk
you.
rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean? That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are called to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are called to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
Okay. No. I have to do it in... Okay, yeah. Alright, well that's kinda lame. Not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking lame. Mark, I don't need this much chill water, Jesus. Mark. Lame as hell. Jeez, I have so much crystal braiding and luminous braiding, I don't need it. Alright.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward, but I'd reward you as well.
Well, thank God for the fast stroke, because that climb up is annoying. It only brought me halfway down. Lovely.
Have you ever heard the music of deep din? I remember this.
We remember.
What the? Okay. There's this. You can quickly grab that. I don't want to just jump to the next mission just yet. I don't even know what the fuck Silly's talking about. Oh, okay. Very odd. Let's find this figurine. There it is. That wasn't hard. What animal is this? Trampler-like animal. It's a ram, I think. Stormbringer. I guess I'm going there. Spear damage. Ugh, lame. Okay. Well, what's next from here? There's a pigment up here. I'm gonna walk to that. I need to fast travel.
Damn it.
Jeez. Really wants my ass. I almost care.
I know my place in the Werak.
Where's this?
Think I've got one.
What's this thing? Cool. Oh, hold on, there's something here. Oh, purple box.
Look at
Warriors
that.
outfit. Oof. What did I just kill? A boar. Oh, sick.
Stocking up.
Where's the pigment? I imagine it's somewhere near the lake. Oh, with this new bow I can... Not one shot, but certainly save some arrows. Snap moth there. Where's the goddamn pigment? There it is. Oh wait, no. Thought I found it. Just bamboozled myself. Damn, why was that so difficult? What? What? Such a small hitbox. No! Damn. He's gone. Where is this pigment? Oh, there it is. I've got a complete set. Now what? I think I just go to the main mission. I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Alright, let me go talk to her. See what's going on. Here we go.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
Aww. That sucks.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
What do we have to discuss? What? Wait, is this one of those optional side things, or is it I have to speak to both? No, I have to speak to both. Okay.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Okay.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Okay.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased.
Okay.
I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Okay.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Okay.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
God damn it.
I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So, you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark.
Oh,
for though from
sweet.
out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice.
Every 5 minutes now. Oh my god, I'm just gonna stop streaming after this mission. This is annoying.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Okay.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
The benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field. One of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though
I love the
rationally speaking,
backstory
the
in this game.
metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
The clawback?
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats. though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Okay.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
I feel like letting her decide would be... I think I'll tell her to lie.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent, so intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep, wake up, and protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Oh, that's sad. She didn't even know that the whole world was gonna implode, basically. Jeez.
My chieftain.
Just, Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya, would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Werak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Interesting. Where do I have to go now? Okay. Well, that's that. Alright guys, that's enough for today. I'm gonna save right here and call it a day. At least for streaming. See you around.